You're
I
doing
look forward to you dodging the question again. Go ahead.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
No, you.
So, you.
No, you.
He's an Asian guy? Huh.
Friday night, what you gonna do? Say you don't know. Grab a bong, grab a beer. It's time for Kenny's show. Help me, Kenny, Uncle Derek. You might be Kenny, you might suck some dick. It's time for the Kenny show. He don't say much, but you never know what you might see, what you might hear. Peter calls him once a night to remind him he's a queen.
Hi, Kenny. Hello, dudes. Kenny, know you. Yeah, that's right. Cock and balls. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, son. Know you. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Enjoy music in the movies. Yeah, that's right. Know you. Hold on, I'm a boxer. I said I was a boxer. Know you. Yes, indeed, baby. Just kidding. Yeah, that's right. We joke around here. Yeah. No, you. You drive around a loser cruiser. You shitty big titty. You wavo. Oh, no, favo. You call me Fofa, Momo Monkey, Tapa Toofy, Baba Booey. Yeah, that's right. People call me Gary, but they also call me Toofy. Yeah, that's right. Know you. Hey, I live on X. I'm Yeti. I just work around. I go into spaces. I talk shit. I lie about people and stuff. You know, just kind of troll. People lie about me, misconceptions about me. You know, I live on the app. I'm there hour after hour, 24-hour day. You know, I'm Yeti. Yes, indeed. Enjoy music in the movies. I'm on the show, too, because I live everywhere up there. 9 a.m., 9 p.m. I'm Yeti. I live on the app. Know you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sean. I live on the app. Know you.
No, you need to protect me because I'm closer to you than that fucking long ass fucking face motherfucker. I want to kill him, Loretta. Help me.
Yeah, you know what? Bring them over to me. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for
Motherfucker.
you. You don't have to get your hands dirty. I'll do it for you. Oh, Penny, back the fuck off.
Neil,
Whatever. Oh,
Yeah, see? He ain't
oh,
saying
Scott
shit now.
here. Wishmilla, Tara, Bella, Mego, Jody.
Fucking shut up, Donnie. Nobody gives a fuck.
Tina, you're just running your cocksucker.
Yeah.
don't give me some tater tots.
Running your
Some of these podcasts that you watch, Ross Dog Network, literally, they should have bullets in their heads.
All my life, waiting for somebody. Come and take my hand. All my life, waiting for somebody. Whoa, yeah. Down for so long, doesn't really matter. The downtown home, been kicked and I've been spurred. You come along, doesn't really matter. I'm going alone, doesn't even hurt. All my life, waiting for somebody. Oh yeah. All my life, waiting for somebody. Oh yeah, whoa yeah. All my life, waiting for somebody. Oh yeah. I'm waiting for the day that you come my way. Hey! Hey, I've been drove down deep. I made a big decision. I'm going to sleep, and I'm going there alone. I know damn well I'm tired of all this crying. On my feet so fast as I can tell. I'm waiting for the day, waiting for the day that you come my way. Somebody, 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 oh, somebody, oh. Waiting for somebody, oh, how, oh, how, oh, how, for somebody, oh, how, oh, how. I've been waiting for somebody, oh, how, waiting for somebody, oh, how, waiting for somebody, oh, how. Hey, hey, how, hey, 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 hey. Yeah, that's right.
Had a brilliant soundtrack in the movie, but then when you purchased it, it was complete trash. Was Empire Records?
Yes,
Do you know that movie? A lot of people don't know that movie.
I know that movie.
Yeah, their soundtrack in the movie was so good, but then when I bought it, it was garbage. They didn't get the rights to a lot of the music.
Not everything is the way it should be.
This is true.
Yes, but Singles was a great soundtrack. Of all the
Yeah, it was. It's
and
also a great movie.
yes, yes, I've seen it recently.
Oh, did you? I haven't watched it in friggin' probably since the 90s.
Yeah, and Matt Dillon's character isn't really a real person.
No?
I don't think he is. He's a solo artist. I mean, there weren't any solo artists in the world of grunge. He seems like a made up character, but
Well, yeah, because he was too pretty to really be 90s grunge.
but that's fine that he's a made up character within the confines of the movie.
Bridget Fonda, she was also in that movie, right?
Who?
Bridget Fonda? Is it Bridget?
I mean, she.
That's what I said, right? No?
I think so. Well, I was supposed to do this way earlier, but I fell asleep. And plus,
That's okay. It worked out perfect.
right, and plus there was a replay. Right. And when you're competing with replays, trying to give the audience an alternate,
Oh, yeah.
that's like, okay, they're watching a replay. What do I do here? Right. And that works out perfectly. I see Mr. Wander down there. I'll invite and I'll invite another person. See if they want to speak. Yeah. Other things like Swingers had great soundtracks. They're great movies. Beautiful.
Good. Oh, good morning, afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi, wifey.
It's afternoon in 10 minutes.
And
Do you have a favorite soundtrack and favorite movie that went with it? So that kind of is this topic.
I
agree.
was gonna ask what the topic was. Yeah. Or I mean what the movie was that you were talking about.
Oh, Dirty Dancing soundtrack was awesome.
Oh, that's another great one.
Yes.
I like the Top Gun soundtrack.
Yes, that's a good one. I can look these things up. Latest songs at some point.
Oh, Almost Famous. Do you remember that movie?
Oh, yeah.
That had a great soundtrack.
Yeah, it'd be bad if a movie about music bands didn't have a
Right.
good soundtrack. Although I'm sure that exists. So
Well, the movie Empire Records. In the movie, the music was, it was great, but then when you actually got the soundtrack for it, it was trash. None of the good music made it to the soundtrack, which is that's always disappointing.
I've had the time of my life.
Oh, from Dirty Dancing.
Bill Medley, Jennifer Warner's.
Did Hungry Eyes?
I think it's on there, yeah.
I was thinking about Jersey Boys the other day because I read that Frankie Valli just turned 91 and he's still touring. I mean, that's from a whole different generation, but that had good music.
Wow. Frankie Valli.
91, yeah.
It's still same thing with Willie Nelson, 93. Still talk
Is he? Wow.
Wow.
really old. Yeah, he's still out there.
I know I saw Frankie Valli years ago, probably like 10, 15 years ago at Wildwood at their like little amphitheater on the boardwalk.
I've
It
never
was cute. I think I was the youngest person there.
Yeah, he was only in his 80s. But I
Yeah.
mean,
I've never seen him.
no, me neither.
Yeah. Maybe I will before he croaks. Who knows? I'll see. I'll see what the man is charging first. Yeah, these what concerts cost now. They're insane.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
Yes.
Oh, Brother, We're Out Thou. That was another good movie soundtrack.
Yes. And I mean, you cast George Clooney. That is good casting. Yes. Yes. He is great at acting. I mean, go back to stuff like Dirty Dancing. Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey. Can't beat it.
Pre-nose job.
What?
Jennifer Grey after the nose job was never the same.
Yeah, that's true. Well, what did she do after Dirty Dancing?
Couldn't even tell you.
Right. True.
I could tell you everything she did before the nose job.
Yeah, Swayze did a lot more after Dirty Dancing, Roadhouse, Ghost, Point Break.
Point Break.
Yeah, I just saw.
I'm gonna go back to listener because my mom just got here. I'm gonna hang out with her.
Okay.
Have
Thank
fun,
you.
wifey.
Thank you.
Wifey, for stopping by. Enjoy your day. I'm sure I'll
You too.
in some kind of drama room or something, fighting with someone later, right? Or in a replay watching, right? I'll say hey. Thank you for stopping by. Adding to the conversation. That's all you can ask sometimes. Just the way it goes.
The soundtrack to Purple Rain.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I have that. Footloose. Talk about the 80s.
Oh yeah, Footloose.
Footloose.
That's another.
The mind. Kevin Bacon. A bunch of other people. Chris Penn. I mean, reminds me that I miss Chris Penn.
Who's Chris Penn?
It's Sean Penn's brother, I know.
Oh,
Yeah, he died tragically.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he was in a few films. He was in Footloose, True Romance, and a few others.
Oh, The Bodyguard.
Yes. That is some. Yes, with Mr.
Whitney and Kevin Costner.
Yes. That's a great music, huh?
Did anybody say Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
It was a weird soundtrack. Like it was songs that I wasn't familiar with, but I liked them.
Yes. But yeah, Tarantino was great at coming up with great concepts for movies and matching it with amazing music that some of us may not know about. It's all true.
All right, so I just looked up the top 50 songs over the last 50 years, or from soundtracks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The top 50 soundtracks over the 50 years. 8 Miles on there.
Yeah.
High School High. What is? Oh, High School. Okay. Judgment Night.
I think I saw High School High.
I've never heard of either of those.
High School High is it's a 90s rap soundtrack.
Okay.
Judgment Night had Cuba Gooding Jr. and Emilio Estevez.
Judgment Night is a great soundtrack. And all those bands coming together, like Sonic Youth and Cypress Hill, and many other collaborations.
Gotcha. American Honey.
What's that?
That's from this small indie film from 2016. But there's Motley Crue on there.
Wow.
A folk singer, Steve Earle.
When I think of old soundtracks, heavy metal is a great.
The Breakfast Club is on there for their soundtrack.
Right. I thought heavy metal was a great porn mag and a great movie.
Oh, I didn't even Heavy Metal the movie. Oh, I remember the video case now of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
soundtrack.
I never thought about the soundtrack.
I Repo Man. Repo Man had a great soundtrack. Really underground movie with Estevez in it. He plays a Repo Man. Let's see. There's a bunch of like Black Flag, warped version of TV Party and Repo Man. The Circle Jerks do a lounge version of one of their hardcore classics. There's other odd stuff. Iggy Pop does the title. Yeah. And
The Muppet movie was listed as number 44.
number 44. What's number 1?
Hold on, let me scroll. Purple Rain.
Good choice for number 1.
Number 2 was The Lion King. 3, Pulp Fiction.
Ooh, that's a good spot. Number 3. Top 5.
Yeah. Goodfellas was number 4.
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, I do like a lot of the stuff on Pulp Fiction. I mean, Goodfellas. A great movie, great direction, good story about scumbags. And they're not. I don't condone anything they do because they're street scum.
Oh, Kenny, that reminds me. Do you know the movie New Jack City?
Yes, I've seen.
I was shocked how many people didn't know of that movie.
How can you not know that movie?
That's what I was thinking.
Movie recently, great. Ice-T, Chris Rock, Judd Nelson. I mean, Mario Feebles.
Yeah, that was up there with like.
And he plays the head officer in his movie, right?
Yeah, it was excellent movie. It's like a gangster movie from the 90s.
Yes, and the director has to play a role in the movie, I guess, and he's like, I'll be the boss. He was. I have to get more coffee. Be back in a minute.
Uh-oh, more coffee.
Yeah. More.
Oh my God, what are you doing, Ken? You all right? It sounded like you fell.
No, I fell.
Superfly, I don't know. Why isn't that movie? That's number 5. Number 5 on the list. Why don't I recognize that movie?
Examp water as the coffee is being made. Just waiting for the process of the coffee to be made. Takes a few. We have a whole lot of people in here. Sure, new Nate is in the house. And we have, 16 outside listeners. 18, actually. Yeah. We have quite the audience. See if Mr. He Who Dances will speak. I don't know. He may not be able to speak. Wonder what New Nate's favorite soundtracks are.
Garden State is on the list. That was such a. I love that movie.
I've seen
Zach.
Good soundtrack.
Yeah, it was Zach Braff.
What?
The guy Zach Braff,
Yes.
and it's from like the LimeWire days. Big shout out to LimeWire and Napster.
Yeah. Well, but then you had to kind of steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on.
We were talking yesterday about stealing from Columbia House. The days of 8 CDs for a penny.
Yeah. Well, they say that audio tape is making a comeback. I'm not with it.
Yeah, because tapes really sounded like shit. They didn't have like some cool sound quality.
Right. And plus, I was sitting there one day, way back in the early 90s, for a brand new copy of Check Your Head. Great album, right? I put it in my friend's car. We're just sitting in his drive in my parents' driveway or something, right? And it broke.
Oh no.
Rewind the tape, put it back together, and be like, all right, I'll make a tape copy of this tonight. No, really broke. Like, broke in half. Broke. I paid $15 for that. Done collecting that. It broke right here. Maybe you could blame the player, but yeah.
Do you remember having to get a pencil or a pen to put the tape back in the tape cassette?
Yeah, but this was like broken in more.
Oh.
You couldn't put it back together. I was like,
Oh,
$15 for that? Oh.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I think we can find somebody that's got a copy of that. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a tape copy for now, but I'm done collecting all these things and spending lots of money on them. So,
did you ever buy another tape cassette after that?
Not really, but I went on to collect CDs, and
yeah,
vinyl doesn't break on the first playing. It takes a few for it to break.
Remember the towers of CDs that we used to have in our house, and the books in our car. We had those books. They look like photo albums.
Yeah, I had those. What's going on?
You still have them?
No, I mean I had them, and think about it, it was expensive too. Shit, like a CD was fucking $20. If you filled that book up, it was like $1,000 in CDs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have over 1,000 in vinyl.
I had my CD like thing stolen from me once, but it was right at the time that shit, they were becoming obsolete at that point.
Oh. Read are fucked, like Big Bamboo by Cheech Chong.
Is he robotic for you or just me?
Yeah. Yeah, Ken, you're breaking up.
Okay. Heroin on Velvet Underground Nico is fucked. And Cream Corn from Sock of Davis by the Butthole Surfers. That's the EP that's fucked. That's about it. I replace all that, then nothing else is fucked up.
Who do you think knows music better, you or Steven, Kenny?
I don't know.
What
Kenny
about you?
knows all the obscure. He knows like all the side B, the.
What about you or email? I'm sorry, I'm just starting shit. Kenny, can you hear me?
He's thinking about it. I think.
Yeah.
Well, beautiful Baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, baby.
Hey, Kenny, no, you.
No.
Swinging like a helicopter.
No, you. Email.
Yeah.
Oh, is what?
Kenny got that thing that could swing like a helicopter.
What up? What up?
Hey, y'all. Just say good morning.
Good morning,
Tell
Bree.
Kid, hey Kid, no you.
Oh, you. Vivacious. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes.
All right, y'all, I'm dropping. All right. Kenny, I called up to tell you my two favorite soundtracks.
Okay, go ahead. Since that.
My first one is the Batman soundtrack that Prince did.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
quite good. I remember that.
And my second one is Magnolia by Amy Mann.
Yeah.
Have you heard that?
I remember the movie with the frogs falling from the sky.
Yeah, but the whole soundtrack was written by her and sung by her and her husband.
Oh.
So you might want to check that out. It's really good. And then I gotta go with Saturday Night Fever as my third choice.
That's quite good. Do you include the Sesame Street version?
What about Purple Rain?
That was number one.
I love Purple Rain. Don't get me wrong, but I figured everybody said Purple Rain, so I gave you my three others.
From a Yeti. Should I let him up?
I can't even think of
Your
any.
space.
The only one I think of is Armageddon when they had that "Don't Miss a Thing, Don't
I
Want to
hate
Miss a
that
Thing."
song. I hate that song.
Really, I
What
like it.
song?
And I hate that movie because of that song.
What
Really?
song?
Why do you not like that? I feel like it's a good
I'll let you up.
classic.
What song, Nate?
Aerosmith, I Don't Want to Miss a
I don't
Thing.
want to
Oh, I
close
hate.
my eyes.
I'm not an Aerosmith fan, so I don't care.
I was until that song. They played it at that time. We couldn't skip songs. You had to listen to the commercials, and every radio station was playing that
Was
song
that
for like 5 years
from like
straight.
that asteroid movie or whatever?
Yes,
Yeah, so you don't
yes.
hate it, you just are annoyed by it.
No, I hate it.
Like the first time you heard it, you hate it, you said? Or no?
Well, I wasn't like a big fan. Like I never was like, oh my
Oh,
god, I need to get that song, and then I played it out myself.
oh yeah.
I was a big fan of Liv Tyler, his daughter at the
Stay
time.
on topic is all I'm saying.
Stay on topic.
If you turn this into your show, you're going to be dropped. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to talk about soundtracks.
All right.
Oh fuck, Yeti's here. No.
Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, Dazed and Confused.
I was never a fan of Forrest Gump too much, but yeah.
It's got
Yeah, but
great music on it.
that was like number 20 on the list. I think I
And
saw.
that's
Footloose?
fine. I don't judge you for liking that movie.
Almost Famous. Almost Famous is an awesome soundtrack.
Aaron, where's the list from?
TheRinger.com. It's the top 50 soundtracks in the last 50 years.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
You know what? I bet you it isn't on there, but should be.
What?
And it was an actual soundtrack. Well, once upon a time, when you made a movie, they would hire a composer to do all the music, but now they just rip off songs.
No,
Star
they
Wars.
still have to pay for those songs to be a movie.
Yeah, well, no, they pay rights and stuff, but Star Wars, the first Star Wars, incredible fucking, and that would you'd call that a score, not even a soundtrack, I guess. But
Score, but
that is all. That is all the chaos I bring to the table.
The other Penn, Michael Penn, the guy that had that one-hit wonder, right? He does scores. That's what he's been doing since he had that hit a long ass time ago in the 90s. Yeah.
I remember there was one guy who won the Grammy for best score like every year in a row, and it was all through the 80s and 90s, or yeah, maybe the 80s and 90s. But oh yeah, Oh Brother Where Art Thou too, awesome fucking soundtrack.
Yes. Swingers.
Kenny, Amy Mann is married to Michael Penn. That's why she wrote that album, Magnolia.
Right. I did not know that. Things you learn. When somebody goes away to obscurity, you don't know what happens to them. And you're like, he just scores? Okay, married somebody? Nice.
Email, was there any music trivia in that trivia game you had the other day? Oh, she's a listener.
Oh, the Big Chill.
Only
The Big Chill's another fucking
Oh yeah,
fabulous
Big Chill's a good
song.
one.
So,
Yeah, that's a good one.
soundtrack.
Yeah.
No, Stark Truth. No, it was all about like scary, terrifying shit. I don't know if there was if there was music in there, there might have been, but no, that was my
What
Bond.
about Eminem, Lose Yourself in 8 Mile?
What about
Yeah, that was
That's
number.
on there.
That was the number 50. So,
Mom spaghetti.
Fuck you and your Yeti spaghetti.
You're like the Cheddar Bob of of 8 Mile.
Cheddar Bob. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's the guy who shot his own
I'm
balls
Cheddar
off.
Bob. Why the fuck would I be Cheddar Bob?
He was the white dude, the only other white guy.
John Goodman, True Stories. Great movie.
Kenny, do you play an instrument?
No, you.
No, you just like music. No, I mean I did in school and shit, but I wasn't very good.
Everybody can be master an instrument. It's all true.
I played a tambourine and the stereo.
I have a lot of the soundtracks we've talked about, like Heavy Metal, True Story.
You're breaking up a little bit, Kenny.
Tony, if you ever want an excellent smoke session, listen to the soundtrack from the original Star Wars
All right.
and get baked out of your mind. It's fucking awesome.
I have Purple Rain and True Stories and Heavy Metal, so I have all that. And Repo Man, I have Repo.
What about TV show theme songs?
Hey, Aaron. Yeah, that's a good one, Nate. Aaron, is Grease on the list? You know?
yeah, it was like number 12.
Oh wow.
Dark
Okay.
Truth, Your Top Gun was number 40.
Oh god.
I was like, that
Yeah, but
music.
there's one song on the
I'm
top
surprised.
20.
Was
I would
Batman?
I
Was
would
Princess
assume
Batman
the
on
most
there?
popular
No,
one.
there's two good ones, at
Yeah.
least two from top
Well,
I
20.
would
I'm on
assume
the
the most.
list.
Oh, God.
What's the other one?
The Take Your Breath Away.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah,
a good
yeah. I
song.
I
forgot
would
about
assume the Titanic song has to be up there. Not that I like it, but it was a big song. I'm assuming, right?
Well, I'm reading a list now, which I'm actually shocked. It's songs that became famous because of the movie. And Up Where We Belong was in An Officer and Gentleman. And I didn't even know that song, Up Where We Belong, was from that movie.
Where love will lift us up where we
Oh God, bro, you're gonna
belong.
make me want to take a shit. Stop. Bro, you
Aaron,
make my stomach turn.
are you
Where
still looking at the list, Aaron?
Yeah.
What about Stars Born with Streisand and
Nope, that
Christopherson?
wasn't on there.
No,
Well, because
No.
it was from the last 50 years.
Oh, yeah, 50
Would that
years, so
have,
maybe
it
is
missed
that,
it.
maybe it's older? I don't
What
know.
about
That's a pretty
Dirty
old.
Dancing? I bet you that's on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that was
was
on
one.
there.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I wanted to end with something, but then Don was like, because I don't get to do the song I chose, but so that's today's ending. I'm gonna do Beginning to See the Light, Bobby Darin.
Bobby Darin. I have not heard that name in a long time. It's like he's from the 50s and 60s, right?
Well, when I see a movie like Swingers or something, or just be like that movie Beyond the Sea about him, I think about him. Or somebody covers one of his songs, like If I Were Carpenter.
Is he the Mac the Knife guy, or is that
Yeah,
somebody else? He is.
it's him. Or I hear like If I Were Carpenter, Johnny Cash and June Carter, I think about Bobby Darin because I'm like, he did the original of that, and then I think about him.
You know, Don't Worry, Be Happy was in the movie Cocktail. That's how that song was released from that movie.
Wow.
What was that guy's name?
Bobby Darin.
That's Bobby Darin?
Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It was
Darin.
Bobby
Not
McFerrin.
You're off by about 30, 40 years.
Let's all name Bobbies. Bob
Yeah.
Dylan.
Bob Goldthwait,
well,
No, singers.
Bobby Knight.
you know how I
Bobby Caldwell.
well,
What you gonna do? Do for love.
Bobby Brown.
yes.
Ooh.
Good one, email.
ABC BBD.
Yes.
I haven't seen the
Bobby
new
Holiday.
Bob
Oh, that's Billie
Dylan
Holiday. My bad.
movie, but I would imagine that has a good soundtrack.
There's Bob from Neil and Bob.
Yeah.
You know, they're making a Billy Joel documentary for, I think, for
Uh-oh.
HBO. I'm looking forward to that.
Bob Ram.
My favorite Billy Joel song is "Only the Good Die Young."
That's a great song.
I don't think he's got a bad song. Everything that guy ever wrote is great.
Yeah, but some of them are so played out. Like, who the fuck listens to Piano Man if they're not forced to at this
Every time,
point?
well, I'd say every time I haven't been out, but we used to go out. That was like the song. We get all friggin' liquored up and
Yep.
start singing at the bar.
The I'm officially drunk song.
Yeah, I think.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always said like that's the song that he kind of disliked the most because it's like a simple key,
Yeah.
a simple chord thing that he just keeps doing over and over again. Like it's like a really simple
That
song.
song is Sweet Caroline, bro. I cannot take it no more when I'm at bars.
Yeah. Sweet Caroline is Barry
Neil Di-
Manilow.
no, Neil Diamond.
Okay, both Barry Manilow and Neil Diamond. If you own anything recorded by them and you're male, you need to turn in your man
I was gonna
card.
say, hey, I love Neil Diamond.
For women, it's okay, but it's like Bob Denver. Like it's just like too
I went
bubblegum,
to
too
see
soft.
Barry Manilow, and I forgot how many jingles and cartoons he wrote. Like A Good Neighbor, Stuck on You, Band-Aid, American Bandstand, like all the jingles that guy wrote. I forgot about all of those.
I didn't know that was him.
Oh yeah, he
I know
sang
some of
so
the.
many Stark Truth.
I remember he.
I didn't know he wrote
No,
jingles.
but he was a famous, like a real big like songwriting
He
person,
wrote for
right?
Bette Midler also.
I remember there was a song Solitary. I remember my grandpa used to listen to that shit. I remember like he said it was something about Barry
Yeah,
Manilow.
part of his concert, he would sing all the jingles he wrote, and it was like, oh my god, it was crazy.
What about Superfly and Flashdance?
Oh, Flash.
Oh yeah, Flashdance, good one.
Oh, Flashdance is amazing.
Oh, and the other one,
What a
the about
feeling.
the fame. That's another good one.
Yeah, Irene Cara. Yep.
I mean,
Do you remember
I
the Fame television
sing
show?
the body electric.
Yeah, with Debbie, what's her face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gibson.
Superfly, just amazing. Well,
I remember Superfly was dirty as fuck.
yeah, a great soundtrack with Kurt.
I know. I think there's a comedy album from him too.
Possibility.
All right, what's the most popular TV series track outside of Cheers?
There's what about Friends?
Friends is probably number one, but there's so many fucking
I,
90s.
I've never seen
The
a whole
Office,
episode of Friends.
Seinfeld. It goes on and on.
Saved by the Bell,
Yeah, but
Fresh Prince.
Seinfeld didn't really
Fresh Prince
have a
has to be a
theme
big one
song.
too. Most people will recognize the Fresh Prince one.
Yeah.
Seinfeld didn't really have a track; it just had a jingle that they didn't always use. It's true. They didn't always use the jingle.
A lot of the same. For example, the person who sings like the Family Matters and the Saved by the Bell and like Step by Step, they're all this. It's all the same person. It's a rare
And like
condition
the same
this day and
tone.
age. No, it's the same person singing it. And it's the same tone. It's the same type of singing. Saved
The
by the.
words are just like a different one.
Look up Family Matters and Full House. It's the exact same singer. And it's like sounds very similar as well.
Yeah, the song's almost exactly the same.
Hey, even though
Days go by.
I think Step by Step was another one in
Step by
that
Step, those
vibe.
three. Yep. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if people knew Step by Step, but I was gonna say that. Yeah, those three, I know they're the exact same singer. And
Fast Times at Ridgemont High, great soundtrack. Great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, usually Cameron Crowe lines up great music in the movies he makes. He does.
Did he die? Did I dream that?
I don't think he died. I would have remembered hearing Cameron Crowe died. I would have been like, that guy died? Really? The filmmaker and Rolling Stone writer? Get out of here.
Oh, Beaches. Beaches was another good
Yeah.
one.
Did you ever know that you're my
Oh my god, I think everyone
hero?
cried.
I used to sing that song to JoJo.
Oh my god.
I think I'm going to listen to the Batman soundtrack tonight. Have a couple drinks. Sit by the fire.
Would you say that you look more like the Penguin or the Joker?
I would say a little bit of both. Still, I keep Vicky waiting.
I want to say Prince did in the original Batman with Michael Keaton. I think Prince did a song, didn't he?
No,
There's a Prince song on that one.
did he do the whole soundtrack?
Yeah, he did the whole soundtrack.
Yeah, he
Okay,
wrote the whole
well, there you
soundtrack.
go.
That's why I said, Yeti, I was going to have that with drinks by my fire pit.
Favorite Prince song?
Raspberry Beret.
Listen,
Dance music, sex, romance.
I'm into Purple Rain.
7.
Purple Rain is pretty good if you like something long.
I changed my mind. Controversy.
I might end the 2 for Tuesday with it one day. Purple Rain's a little long, but or maybe.
Okay, I had 2 for Tuesdays as a kid listening to the radio, and then you had Triple Shot Wednesdays.
And then it became Titty Tuesdays.
Yeah, right. But
Thanks,
did
Ronnie
every radio
Munn.
station do
I
that?
right? And Thong Thursday.
On Hump Day, don't
TOPLESS.
forget Hump Day Wednesday.
Those that are watching, we got quite a bunch. Remember, host. If
And there's Fuck Me Friday and
Oh, Ken,
Suck Me Saturday and
I need to ask email a soundtrack question real quick. But did you hear the alien come in last night? I don't know if you heard the alien come in. The other night, Blurry taught us how to channel, like bring aliens to you, and it's called like the hitchhiker method.
What?
oh, I missed it.
Anyway, we read it, and ever since I made a joke, like ever since we were talking about the hitchhiker, we have all these aliens coming around. And then last night, this guy came in the beam, and he was trying to talk in like his alien language, and I couldn't remember what Riley
Oquan
Martin. I was like,
Tenzin
"That's it." I was like, "Obi-Wan
Oquan
Tenzin."
Tenzin.
That's it.
Oh, my Riley Martin days were fucking amazing. Oh, God. That was radio.
I miss it.
Yeah, it was.
I always miss it, but that guy's gone. You know.
Lord of the Anal Ring Toss too. I fucking died for that too.
Yeah.
So Blurry knows how to summon the aliens.
It's called the hitch. Well,
Anybody can
not
do it.
it's not a secret. It's called the hitchhiker method, and
Those are the days where he was called Howie Stern. Now he's just Howard. I don't know that Howard.
He's gone. He's long gone.
He's long gone.
Howard had to grow up. He's a fucking grandpa. It's no surprise the man had to grow up at some
I'm gonna
point.
start
You
crying.
take it easy on grandpas, okay?
I'm gonna start crying. I can't talk about this.
Imagine him at 80 years old doing anal ring toss. No.
Yeah, never mind. I don't want to get
Okay,
on
can
the
somebody
subject.
explain an anal ring toss? Like, what does the ring catch on
You
to?
stick a pole in your ass and then you throw a ring around the pole.
No, thank you.
Stuck in someone's ass. Artie Lang.
Lord of the anal ring toss.
Ring toss.
Artie.
You can a regular Dave and Buster's do a regular ring toss. It's easy.
Yeah, but it's more fun when it's anal ring toss.
For sure.
I have a buddy.
Yet you don't lie and say you've never played it before.
I've never played. I've never put anything in my ass.
No, it goes in someone else's ass, and then you throw the rings.
Well, other than girls, I've never put anything in anyone's ass either. However, I did have a friend that used to go to Dave and Buster's to pick up the moms at the bar while their kids were playing games, and it turned out to be a good place for him.
That's cool.
Remember they used to have well, it was called midget tossing back in the 90s.
Yeah, they had it at bars. We did it once.
Yeah, it was a big deal around here.
Yeah, it was like $40 or $50, and you got to pick this little guy up, and he was wearing a Velcro suit. Throw him against the Velcro wall, and there were people lined up to do it. I mean, it was insane.
Lined up to do the shit.
Yep. The minute you got drunk, you scraped together the cash with your friends, and you're like, "All right, who's the strongest one here?"
I've been DM'd by Mr. Sir Sean. He wanted to mention White Men Can't Jump. Great.
Oh yeah, you know what, that one was on the list too.
Hey,
Billy.
Sean. So I see him in the audience.
Whatever happened to her? She was in like every fucking movie for a 5-year period, and then she just disappeared.
I don't know.
What was her name?
Rosie Perez.
Rosie Perez. She was like all over the fucking place and then just gone.
She's making a comeback because I know I just saw her not too long ago.
Yeah, not seen and Pineapple Express. She's in that.
Even
I saw
Pineapple
her at
Express is
a
almost 20 years old.
I saw her at a Knicks game a couple of years ago.
But
She looks good.
yeah, well,
She's the quintessential Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
doesn't she do small stage productions too?
I want to say yes.
Yeah. You know, if you don't see her on the big screen, she's probably on a small stage somewhere. Those actors still do that. A lot of them.
Maybe she's sitting back enjoying her royalties.
I can't get motivated to do anything today.
Send Yeti a white pizza
I've got to go to work.
and some
Oh,
wings.
do you? Fuck.
Yeah.
Mother's Day card. I'm doing a painting. So there's that.
I'm gonna make Mr. Envelope take me out to lunch, I think.
All right. And tonight I sing.
You should demand brunch. It's the weekend.
I sing live band.
Kenny,
want
have
to-
you been looking up your the song that you're gonna do karaoke to this whole time?
No.
Okay.
I'm rock and roll all night.
Can he do Ring of Fire?
Party every day. No, because I already paid for rock and roll all night.
Oh,
Why
okay.
did you pay?
And plus, their catalog wasn't that big. A lot of today's things like, but that's what people want today. Like, what's an easy track? They didn't have karaoke classics, no big band stuff, no Iggy Pop, none of that. No Alice Cooper. So,
Why were you messing up the bed?
all right, I'll just kiss. All vocals.
Kenny, you're coming in and out. You're not clear.
I thought, how hard is Paul Stanley vocals? Not very hard. And I paid in advance. Guaranteed spot for tonight at the live band karaoke was 16. No guarantees. No.
And I don't understand. What are you paying for?
You're paying for a guaranteed spot.
To
Sing the song you choose.
To sing
in
karaoke
person or online?
Yeah.
How much?
I'm confused.
Yeah, so
Probably a lot of people want to sing, and they make you pay for it.
Yeah.
Wow. Where is this, Kenny? Were you close by you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only in New York do you pay to fucking sing karaoke.
You pay to make a fool of yourself.
That's just the way they're doing it.
Like in most little places by me, they have to beg people to come up, or the person who's running it has to like fill in because people don't want to do it.
I'm up hills. I've done live band karaoke and didn't have to pay for it before because they did it every month at Arlene's Groceries in the city. That's the name of the club. But I don't think they do that anymore. And that's all the way in Manhattan, too.
I know some people get really into it. Like it's really is a hobby for them.
I mean, I do.
Well, look at Gio.
That is not karaoke. I know, Aaron. Sometimes I've been places and I'm like, what? Holy shit, that's somebody singing. Like I didn't, like they're doing such a good job.
Yeah.
The best.
So Kenny, you're singing tonight? What are the song? You pick one song or two?
And I'm singing rock and roll all night.
Okay.
You got to do a drunk white girl's version of Ice Ice Baby.
And party every day. Is there anything else? Just one song or two?
Just one.
Okay. Have you been practicing?
Yeah. All family vocals is
How much?
Kenny,
How much did you have to pay?
16.
$16. That ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Is it people who can actually sing though, or is there talent there, or is it just normal people?
I don't know, man. I'll have to see what happens when I show up tonight at 8.
Maybe there'll be a scout in the audience, like an agent looking for the next the next big thing. You land a nice fat contract.
1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 34.
Oh, Redemption
56 seconds.
Redemption 48, 20 Wonders. Why? Remington.
Ken, you're rugging.
Remington wonders why does everyone say swipe and invite?
From Periscope.
Scope, because Scope ended. Hello. Scope ended like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know. We still call spaces scopes. We call scopes spaces.
I don't get that, but yeah.
Remington coming after fucking wifey. Fuck Remington.
Nate, you're talking to yourself again.
Again?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Nate, if you had to
All right.
pay to go sing a karaoke song, what song would you sing?
I don't know. I feel like when you do karaoke, you got to do like a fun song. You can't be serious. So I don't know.
You got to pick one. And Aaron, what would you pick? Who else is up here? Everybody else too. What would you pick?
I'd probably either do American Pie or Darling Nikki.
Whoa, that's two. That's the other side of the spectrum. Holy shit.
I would do Yeti as a douchebag.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sphincterine. I'm doing Sphincterine.
Sphincterine is mine. That's my Gretel song. Thank you very much.
No, that used to be my song. Or no, Jeff's song maybe.
Hold on. You mean Nate, you would do the
Jeff has a Scarecrow song.
He sure does.
So Nate, you would do the asshole song by Dennis Leary?
Oh, I love that song.
You're an asshole.
While handicapped people make
Depends on how I'm
handicapped
feeling.
faces.
If I
'Cause
if
I'm
I
an
could dance and
asshole.
karaoke at the same time, I might do a different song.
But you gotta go with what the choices are. I didn't even see
Tonic. If you could
Nate, just
only
pick
see
a
the way
fucking
she loves
song.
me.
I would or possibly that Dennis Leary's
I don't
this
know.
goes out to the
No, but what if there's a hottie in the crowd you're trying to land? You got to pick
Nate will do
something.
some R&B 90s or like
Yeah.
early 2000s
Nate'll
stuff.
do Pony.
He'll do
Is it
that song
acceptable
by
to
next.
dance
Oh
while
yeah, Pony's
singing
a good one.
karaoke? Like if you're a true showman,
Why not?
shouldn't you bring it all to the table?
100%.
I always do.
I've done that. I've done that many times. I've danced like there's a little dive bar by me. I've danced with like the fucking bartenders and shit like that. I've gone behind the fucking bar. They let me and I fucking dance with them while I have the microphone.
My
That's like when
ex-husband used to
I'm
do
drunk,
that
drunk.
all the time. Like, you remind me so much of my ex-husband, Nate. It's not even funny.
I'm like, I'm like easy. I get drunk easily. Like I could drink a lot. I could drink probably 10 beers, but after 2 beers, I feel good. I'm not even drunk, but like 1 or 2 beers like trigger me.
I've
Not trigger the right word. Activates me. I guess is the right word.
They activate you?
Yeah.
got the nerves for later. So I've got that.
I'm not Yeti. Yeti needs like 20 drinks to be activated.
Dude, I
Give me
haven't had
one
more.
margarita. One margarita. I can't
haven't had
believe
more
Don
than
Lod sang that song.
I haven't had more than 4 drinks in probably like 5 or 6
Like,
years, buddy.
or I could do my song.
My ass.
Yeti, you're full of shit. You drink a lot all the
Bullshit.
time.
No, I really
Bro,
don't.
4 drinks,
Yes,
you
you
won't
really
even
do.
fucking activate you.
Back in the day, I could put down a whole fucking bottle.
When you're
You were
screaming,
wasted not too long ago doing
when you're
shit. Shut
screaming on the
up.
top of your lungs, you're telling me that's 3 or less drinks?
4. I'm telling you, I have not had more than 4 drinks
Nobody believes
in
I
a
don't know.
very long
I
time.
mean, how big are his fucking
Even if I
drinks?
go out with my friends and
you.
shit.
Nate, they're the size of like a gigantic,
No,
24 ounce,
they're
like
100
a
proof.
liter. Yeah.
They're
Oh
100
god.
proof. There's a little more alcohol to it, but
So you drink 100 proof, but you drink small amounts of 100 proof? Like, why would
yeah,
you even do that?
because your liver has to metabolize less of the liquid. It's
Is it a
you
big
get
fucking glass?
more bang for your buck with less risk.
So do you drink a pint of 100 proof? Is that like what 4
No,
drinks are?
no, 4 fluid ounces, motherfucker. 4 shots.
I've received a message that
I
Wes,
don't believe it.
Kenny, hon, you're in and out again.
Wes,
Are you covering your microphone? What do you do? There's something going on because you keep, we hear every other.
Last American Virgin, somebody said was a great sound.
Yeah, oh, that was a good soundtrack.
Tune says, "Look out." That's the person that said it.
Yeah.
Toonses has her own song too. Toonses, the
Is the Sound of
driving
Music on the
time.
list, Aaron?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What we were talking about content drinks. I used to drink Kettle One martinis up, no vermouth. chilled, and one of those drinks would put a normal
Blue
person
cheese olives,
on their ass.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I love blue
good.
cheese
So
A
olives.
martini is
it
like
doesn't
two
really.
drinks.
Love that.
Yeah, you could have drink a friggin' Midori sour, 8 of them, and it wouldn't equal
And
to
vomit for
Yeah.
day.
one.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Yeah, one martini.
Yeah.
So the amount of drinks
Did
doesn't really
you
matter.
ever drink gin martinis?
No, I don't like
I
gin.
fucking love a dirty gin martini with
I like most liquors, but I don't like gin.
I don't like the bite. Like Dan
Bombay
Aykroyd
Sapphire.
when he created his vodka, he said he wanted his vodka to bite him back, and his vodka did bite you back. It had that real
His vodka
kind
was
of
a
punchy.
scam. His vodka was just a
Well,
cool. The Crystal Head, is that what it was? The one that
yeah.
people
The
bought it
skull
because of
one.
the skull. But no vodka should
Yeah.
be worth. No vodka. You should never pay more than $20 for a bottle of vodka. I mean, yeah,
Well,
Grey
and
Goose.
his
Bullshit.
vodka would
Belvedere.
punch you in the face.
I bought the
Belvedere.
extra large skull. I have
Belvedere's
it.
I
40,
have it
50
too.
bucks.
I
No,
love
it's
it.
not 40, $50.
Yeah,
Belvedere is
you're
like
Yeah,
right.
it is.
$28.
Well, okay, what's a top
For the
shelf vodka?
750.
There should not. My point is, Grey Goose and Belvedere are like $28. That's probably as high as you should go. But even that, like, you're not really getting great. Vodka doesn't go that high. You're basically just paying for the marketing if you go past that.
Well, neither does tequila, and there are people spending
Tequila,
$150.
100%. Tequila, you can find $5,000 bottles of tequila.
Right. I mean, but
Do you hear
it's
Don Julio is getting the he's getting in big trouble because they found a lot of his tequilas were cut with cane sugar.
Wow.
Yeah, I just read a thing on it.
y'all know Jose Cuervo's not even real tequila, right?
Yeah,
It's not 100%
you go to
agave.
Mexico, like Jose Cuervo's an American brand. You go to Mexico, they drink Sauzas, like their basic
Yeah.
tequila, and like they don't drink Patron. Patron is like trash. Patron is like an American company. Don Julio is much more respected.
Patron is all marketing too.
Yeah, Don Julio is what they drink.
But even
Mostly
in
drink.
America, Don
What
Julio
about
has just
Herradura?
grown huge over the last
Yeah.
5 years.
What about
So is
Herradura?
Modelo.
Yeah,
Modelo's
Modelo
good.
and
Modelo.
Corona. My God. Mexican beers have. That's why, like, when those tariffs. I'm not. This isn't political, but the number one thing people are gonna feel is their fucking alcohol, because tequila's huge and beers are huge.
But that Modelo Negra is so good. Oh
Uh,
my god, it's
You ever
such a
have
good
the
beer.
Amber?
I never heard of an Amber Modelo.
Modelo. I think it's Modelo Amber, isn't it?
It's Modelo Negra. Negra Modelo is what you're thinking.
No, it's not the regular one. It's
It's
like a
Negra.
different.
That's an amazing beer, Nate. That Negra, it really is.
You know what that means, right?
Shut up.
It's a black girl. Negra. Something black and female.
Thank you all for calling in, and I'm going to end this.
Wait. You're gonna.
Kenny, we can barely
I
hear
can't
you.
hear him. I think he
Yeah,
said he's
Ken.
He's
ending
gonna
it.
end. Well,
Nate
fuck you,
said he's
Kenny.
All right,
Fuck you,
Nate's going
Ken.
Kenny.
live.
Thanks for going live,
Nate's going
Ken.
No,
live.
I'm not going live. Fuck you guys. Fuck you, Yeti. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
and there
fuck
is
you,
a
fuck you,
Modelo
fuck you.
Amber, duh.
I never fucking heard of it. Fuck you, bitch.
All right. Thank you all for calling in. Yes, indeed, baby. Why did that? All right. Thank you. Beautiful email. Beautiful new Nate. Beautiful Aaron. Vivacious Aaron 143. Yes, indeed. Beautiful Yeti. That's right.
Have a great day, Ken.
All right. Thank you all for calling. Yeah, that's right. No, you.
No.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is going on?
Oh, nothing. We were trying to get a hold of you yesterday
For what?
because people wanted to see my sticker.
Oh,
So then I showed them my sticker,
okay.
and Lee was trying to figure out how come he hadn't gotten his dog tags yet. He ordered dog tags.
I don't know. That's on the company. It's not really on me.
We can't find any email from them.
I don't know what to tell you.
It sucks.
Well, I'm joining the raffle game.
I saw that. What are you raffling?
Well, it's I buy 2 decks of cards or 4 decks of cards, whatever you gotta buy, right? And everybody buys a card. Your name gets put on the card, and winners are on the face cards. I'll split the money with whoever wins.
Winners are on the face cards.
Yeah, you buy a card. It could be a 2, or it could be a king.
Oh. So, like, if I bought a card and then it ended up being a 2, then I could get in line to buy another card?
Right. You buy another card, and that card could be an ace or joker, and that's a winner.
And then are you just doing 1 suit or the whole deck?
The whole deck, and it could be 4 decks.
And then are you doing, like, um, jack is, like, a small prize, queen is, like, a little bit better
Yeah.
prize?
Well, queen, it would be a little more like jack. Would probably be like, well, you paid 10, you got 25, so you got $15 profit right there. Right.
Oh.
Joker, you might get 100 or something close to that.
Okay. I like that.
True Crockett's joke said, Al Qaeda wrote people on cards. I'm like, that's funny. Guess so. He was mostly pulling my chain last night. I was like, all right, man. You laugh at, and then it stops being laughed at after a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know, some places Hi, Aaron, good morning. Some places do, like, the Queen of Hearts game
Mm,
where yeah, only the Queen of Hearts is the grand prize.
yeah.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yes.
So you're just doing cash only prizes?
Yeah.
And you're gonna do it live? When are you doing this?
Uh, when people like Domlock can get it on the docket.
What?
I'd have to promote it in a drama room. Yeah, promote it.
Mhm.
Here, next time Dan goes live or Will's wifey goes live, I'll promote it there.
Well, Gretel gives everybody a mic.
Well, I'd have to unblock her. Oh, there, that. I'll think about it.
Cool.
It goes on sale tomorrow.
Cards go on sale? What goes on sale?
No, tomorrow goes on sale. CBGB Fest.
Oh. What is that? What's CBGB?
Yeah, it's the CBGB Fest. The Damned, Lunatics, Jack White, Iggy Pop,
Oh, cool.
Cro-Mags, Murphy's Law, a few others are playing it.
That's cool.
Yeah. Jimmy G put it out and said, let's do this one for Hilly. So it's in Brooklyn under a bridge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It should be fun.
Yeah.
Admission, like 145.
That's not bad for all those.
Yeah, and it's like 200 something for VIP. That's not that bad for VIP.
What do you get with VIP? Better view? Are you meet and greet?
I don't know. I'm probably not looking into that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But if the card thing gets spawned and people buy them, and then who the hell knows?
Yeah.
There's also Outlaw Fest this August. There's just a problem getting that. It's in freaking Jones Beach. And I don't have a car.
No.
Those tickets start at like 60 and above.
Is it a long train ride or does the train not go there?
Train don't go there.
Oh.
A bus might, but I don't know about that. No idea.
Where are the bands playing, did you say?
Willie Nelson, Wilco, Bob Dylan.
What? When's that?
That's in August. That's Outlaw Fest.
You should tell Jimmy Knapp.
But yeah, Jimmy with his schedule. I don't know if he'd be into it. He might.
August is a long time away. Well, not a long time away, but long enough for him to, um, arrange his work schedule. Probably he loves live music. I saw Ghost, when he was here. That was fun.
I like Ghost.
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, I'll check it out. I'll message him, and I'll.
He'd probably love to see, especially like if Willie Nelson is there. Oh my god, I would want to go. He's 91 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, Iggy Pop is almost 80. Willie's.
Yeah, that'd be like a legendary kind of show to go to. He would love that probably.
If they said there's 3 people you want to see before they die, Iggy, Willie Nelson, and David Gilmour. That's the 3. There's no.
Oh yeah.
Nobody else dies of it. I saw those 3. They were there. I was there. Then the next tour, they died.
Seriously, you should tell Jimmy. That's probably a show he would want to go to. He's been to so many shows. Oh my gosh.
True.
And he sent me your reel, and it was so cool. You singing. Was that like live band karaoke that you were doing?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It was.
You did good.
Yeah. Bobby didn't think so, but he's a critic.
Of course.
I'm like, well, let's see you get from a live band.
But Bobby McNasty commented on it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh shit.
from a live band. Yeah, cunt. You
What a hater.
like to comment.
Jimmy was so proud of it. He's like, this was awesome. Like, it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the chorus to that, it's hard to grab the total vocals of Paul Stanley. It's hard pipes to cover sometimes.
You did good, and it sounded like the audience was singing with you. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That's cool.
It was first Bill.
Yeah, you should tell him about it. Maybe he doesn't even know about that show. I bet you that's one that he'd be like, I'm going no matter what. And then maybe you have a ride.
Yeah, I can meet him in the city. He doesn't have the hell all the way to Westchester. But technically, he's pretty much right around the corner. I'll feel it out. I'll check it out.
Probably have to get tickets probably soon, though, You should tell him soon.
I will.
I'll invite him. Hold on.
Do you have any favorite soundtracks or compilations? I'm a big fan of War/Peace. Old hardcore comp. UK Subs, Butthole Surfers, Dead Kennedys. Bunch of fucking obscure bands are on that conclave of artists. But yeah. Beautiful Angie Sue. Yes, indeed. Vivacious email. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed.
Good morning.
How y'all doing? I thought Sparrow hasn't gone live yet. There's an opening. I got my coffee.
You seized the opportunity. You got it.
Like, she's not live yet. Nobody's live. I'll be live. That will open up the landscape. Maybe some people will show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Could become interesting. Email is coming. Sean.
My 3 vinyls that I have on display right now are all movie soundtracks. I have Jaws, I have Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I have Dirty Dancing and Clueless.
Wow. Rocky Picture Show.
Wow, that's quite the collection.
I have a lot of movie vinyls.
Play.
Another
Right.
one.
Cool. Hey, Kenny, there's a band I used to listen to back in the 70s called the Good Rats. They were a New York band. Write it down and look them up. I think you would like them.
Rats.
GOOD Rats. RATS. I'm going to try to find a picture of it and post it in your Purple Pill.
Okay. I see them right there. The Good Rats.
The Good Rats.
I'm on Spotify, so.
I'm going to look. Hold on.
All right. Interesting art. Back to My Music. Is that an album? The Good Parts. Could be it. All right. We have Mike. Good morning, Mike. How you doing? In the listening room. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Right on.
Oh, I have a Brady Bunch movie soundtrack too.
What's on that?
I can look. Hold on a second.
Brady Bunch soundtrack. Tell us.
Let me find it.
What?
Let me find it. I have like a couple movie soundtracks. Let me look. Sorry, I'm getting ready for work.
I've got Rocky. Good score.
Yeah.
Don't forget the one I told you about, Magnolia, that Amy Mann wrote with Michael Penn.
Right. I remember that movie.
All right, I posted it in the Purple Pill. They're a Long Island rock band, and I used to list. They used to. I heard about them from. Do you remember do you ever heard the show, the Uncle Floyd show?
Yeah.
Ramones used to always be on the Uncle Floyd show.
Well, the Purple.
That's where I heard about the Good Rats, and I was a big fan. And I listened to them on 8-track.
Wow. You had an 8-track player?
Oh yeah, in my car, at home.
Did the 8-track ever break?
Yes.
Or get up by the breaking the 8-track machine?
I don't think I ever had one. I mean, the tape would come out, and then you'd have to do this whole like surgeon extraction, just kind of like a cassette, the same thing that you had to get that tape out of there. But yeah, the tape would get eaten up in your car, and you'd either pull it out and fix it or pull it out and pitch it.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I once had Check Your Head, brand new tape, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready to hear this in my friend's car, and it broke. Didn't like break like, we'll take the pencil, we'll fix it. No, broke complete into 2 different parts, and they're like, just pay $15 for it.
Oh no.
Done. I was done with audio tapes from that day forward. I was like, yeah, your buddy's got tape copy. I'll take it. Then I made a tape of the tape copy, and I never brought a single audio tape from that day forward. I went right.
Yeah, it was the only way we could get our tunes and record our music. So cassette was, when the cassette came out, it was huge.
Then they invented the CD burner, and they're like, wow, I can make my friend a copy.
Yeah. Oh, that was way high technology. I'm talking about taking this like tiny little tape recorder and putting it up next to WNBC and recording music off of there and making mixtapes.
I used to do stuff off the radio.
WNEW, WPLJ, all of those New York radio stations. Yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, that was the 80s. I remember.
No, that was like yeah, the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I remember. Well, that's what they used to do. They used to make their own tapes, like the bands like Black Flag and many others. They would make the tape, then they'd sell you the tape, and that was the 80s. Yes.
Good music, good times.
They covered it on the news lately. I saw Blush on the news. I was like, Stephen Blush on the news? Get out of here. He put it on Facebook. I was like, wow. Let's talk about that's how bands used to make their tapes. You buy the tape. But that was the 80s. Then the 90s kind of killed it with CDs. And they're like, there's got to be an easier way. The tape broke. Wow. CD won't break that easy. Look at this, but it never broke that easy. Well, if it's awesome, I'll bring them on 2 for Tuesday.
Cool. Check it out. I think you might like them. Old school rock and roll.
Kenny dances on 2 for Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right song. It has to be the right song.
There, I posted Rocky Horror and Brady Bunch soundtrack in the nest.
Hey, my favorite song from the Good Rats, Kenny, was called "Don't Hate the Ones Who Bring You Rock and Roll."
Okay.
Hate your mommies, hate your daddies, hate the lousy little brats that called you fatty. Hate the rich oil companies, hate the slimy refugees, but don't hate the ones that bring you rock and roll.
There's Fuck Hollywood by the Anti-Heroes. Good one.
Oh, let me see what Shark posted.
The Brady Bunch vinyl was only $12.
I've got final ask. Let's see. My retirement, the Garage Days revisited was 100. 100. It was. That's the original. You get the reissue for like 30.
I think I'll go for a walk outside now. The summer sun is calling my name.
Yes, email.
The difference in the reissue and the real is the reissue will say back on vinyl for the first time since 1989. And back. The original has no back, and it won't say back on vinyl. The sheer difference between the two things. True, back in the day, all you had to pay was $5.95 for it. Paid a lot more than $5.95. I paid 100. I was like, I don't believe that was 100. I was like, believe it, man. That was 100.
Yeah, man. I don't want to go to work today. Oh my god.
Clueless was how I discovered the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. So,
Yeah, I think I suggested Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. The last soundtrack, Space It I was in that you did.
right.
I brought up Royal Oil.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. That's some good music aside from the. I mean, the Clueless stuff is good, but all of their stuff is pretty good.
I knew about the Toasters and the beat, obviously, and Madness and a few other things. And maybe I started to learn a little bit about Desmond Decker at the time of the Boss Tones, but
I love Madness.
I didn't know about Operation Ivy or anything like that. You know, his solo, Tim Armstrong, he continues with that sort of sound, reggae, punk, and ska. That's all of his solo. He continues to do the work that Operation Ivy left off on.
I'm not familiar. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. They were like the experimenters. I call them like Led Zeppelin or Velvet Underground of ska punk. Yeah. But they were just around for a short while because he would go on to do, what's that popular band that Tim Armstrong was involved in? Rancid. He would go on to do Rancid. They became super popular.
I remember Rancid.
He went on to do that. Operation Ivy was there before that. Mid to late 80s. That was, but it was just a short off for them. Hello, Howie. Yes, indeed, baby.
Yes, indeed.
Sabrina. Yes, indeed. Vivacious Sabrina. Yes, indeed, baby. Give everybody, yes, indeed.
Kenny, can you post a picture of your new puppet? The big one?
That's not really new. That was an old.
Well, the one that you're incorporating. It's new to you, but somebody gave it to you, right?
Yeah, but it's not really new to me. It's just been rebranded. It's
okay.
now Yeti. So
Yeah.
try and pencil him in this stuff.
Perfect.
He kind of lives here. He kind of does. I guess email had stuff. It's all right. She was here. She doesn't have to be here for the whole time. Work. Things come up.
I know I'm gonna have to drop in a few minutes because
She got a phone call. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. If she's available, I'll hand Aaron a mic. She may not be available. Who else? Try. If you're not available, you're not available. As I hand these things out, it's okay if you're not. Don't be discouraged. If you're not free and you're not free, this may end eventually, anyways. You don't have to leave. If you're free, you're free. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
You know what had a good soundtrack? Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes.
Yeah.
I like that one song that that little boy sang. Everybody's Free, I think it's called.
Yes.
It was so good. And Desiree
Yeah.
and No Doubt, Don't Speak.
Yes. That is a great No Doubt song.
Can you play that song?
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah, okay. You and me
Me
used to be together
together,
every day
day
together,
together,
always.
always.
I really
I
feel
feel
that I'm losing my
my
best
best
friend.
friend.
I can't believe this could
This could
be
be
the
the
end.
end.
It looks as
It's as
though
though
you're letting go. And if it's
if
real,
it's
well,
real,
I
well,
don't
I
want
don't
to
want to know.
know. Don't speak.
Speak,
I
I
know
know
just what
just
you're
what you're
saying.
saying.
So please stop
Please
explaining.
explaining.
Don't tell me
Tell me
'cause it
'cause it
hurts.
hurts.
Don't speak. I know
I know
what you're
what you're
thinking.
thinking.
I don't need your
Need your
reasons.
reasons.
I can't sing that. Our memories, they can be inviting, but some are altogether mighty frightening.
Frightening.
As we
As we
die,
die,
both you and
you
I,
and I.
with my head in my hands, I sit and cry. Don't speak. I
Speak.
know just what
Knows
you're
what you're
saying.
saying.
So please stop explaining.
Explaining.
Don't tell
Don't
me
tell me
'cause it
'cause it
hurts.
hurts.
Don't speak. I know
I
what
know
you're
what you're
thinking,
thinking.
and I don't need your reasons.
Reasons.
Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. I can't sing that high either. It's all
It's all
ending. I
ending.
gotta
Gotta
stop
stop
pretending
pretending
who we
who we
are.
are.
Now it's a really long instrumental. Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. You and me, I can see us
See is
dying.
dying.
Are
We
we? Don't speak. I
speak.
know just
Know
what
just
you're
what you're
saying.
saying.
So please
Please
stop
stop
explaining.
explaining.
Don't tell me
Tell me
'cause it
'cause it
hurts.
hurts.
No, 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 don't
Don't
speak.
speak.
I know
I
what
know
you're
what you're
thinking,
thinking.
and I don't need your reasons.
Reason.
Don't tell me 'cause it hurts. I know what you're saying, so please
Please
stop
stop
explaining.
explaining.
Don't speak, don't speak, don't
Don't
speak.
speak.
No, I know
I
what
know
you're
what you're
thinking.
thinking.
I don't need your
Need your
reasons. I know
reasons.
you're good. I know you're good. I know you're real good. Oh, la 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 la. La
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 la la
la.
la.
Is that good enough, Kenny? I'm
That's
done.
it. That's it, Kenny.
All right, that will go in, and I have. It's like number one. Did you see A Complete Unknown?
What?
Did you see A Complete Unknown?
No.
Great Dylan movie.
They have a good soundtrack?
Yeah, and it's about him going electric.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's based on a book called Dylan Goes Electric. Newport, Seeger, Dylan, and the night that split the 60s. The time period that had the best decade for music. Nothing else, because, 1968 is one of the most violent years in the history of the country. So that's not a good year overall with Manson and all that, Charles. Not Marilyn. Marilyn would come along decades later.
Exactly.
Right. This was. Dylan was more of a songwriter than a real folkie. It's interesting. Well, Sophie, how are you doing? And Wolf's wifey. Yes, indeed. Beautiful Wolf's wifey. Yes, indeed. Vivacious Wolf's wife. Yes.
Guys, send in your soundtrack song requests in the chat.
If you want.
No, not if you want. Do it now.
All right. I think if she's able to, I don't know. Sent Wolf's wifey a mic. You don't have to speak if you don't want to. Please don't leave. Interesting. I'm on page 200 something of the book. Learning that.
Okay, I gotta mute for a few minutes. Kenny, I'm trying to get out the door. Hold on one second.
That weekend, there's a lot of electric stuff happening in Newport, like the Paul Butterfield Blues Band was the first electric blues band invited. Right. They were also trying to manage them was Alan Grossman. If not for Alan Grossman, we wouldn't have the Bob Dylan we ended up with. Before him, and this was not just any manager, he was a kind of like a folky insider of insiders. He owned the first folk war club in Chicago, and he made Peter, Paul, and Mary who they are. Before him, they were labeled by the critics, two beards and a doll. Then they became the Peter, Paul, and Mary we know of. Before Grossman, Dylan was on a label, big label, with an album that was barely selling, and he could barely get paying gigs. Pretty soon after Grossman brought out his manager, brought out his publishing deal, pretty soon he was playing places like Town Hall and at Newport Folk Festival. Yeah. That's only part of the story. I'll save it for a more important space when people actually care about that. Sorry I didn't. No one does. We're in a land of drama. It's where we are. Anything else in the pill? No. Let's see what's going on here. Thank you for swipe and invite. Yeah, that's right. Excuse me. They call Alan Grossman the snake in the garden when it comes to the folklore scene and all that back then. Yeah, I read that Joan Baez spelled out to the news people that there are three kinds of folkies: pures, impures. That would be people like Peter, Paul, and Mary, the Kingston Trio, right? And then Pete Seeger, Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, semi-pures, right? That's why Bob Dylan could easily go electric, because he was a semi-pure. Right. He started in rock and roll. He did rockabilly, R&B, and blues bands when he was in high school, when he was Robert Zimmerman. If nobody knows, that was his last name. That was. All right. See if anybody else in the listener lounge would like to speak. If you don't want to speak, you don't have to. If you do, do. That's that. I'm almost out of things to drink around here. Coffee's going fast. All right. Bobby Darin. All right. It's been fun for the last time here. All right, I guess I'll be out here now.
Sorry, Kenny. I'm in the car now.
It's about time to end anyways. Thank you, everybody, for showing.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for calling up. Thank you, email. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Beautiful email. Beautiful Sharkeisha. Vivacious Sharkeisha. Yes, indeed, baby.
Yes.
All right.
I never cared much for moonlight skies, never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. Never went for afterglow or candlelight on mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. I used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a 4-alarm fire now. I never made love by lantern's shine. I never saw robins, rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. I never cared much for moonlight skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went to afterglow. I never went for afterglow or candlelight on mistletoe. But now when you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. You know, I used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. And then you came in with the spark, that's a 4-alarm fire now. I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Yeah, that's right. Enjoy the. I hope.
That was a lot of fun. See you guys some other time. I'm sure there's a replay room open. See y'all in it. Yes, indeed, baby. Thanks for coming by. Yes.
Keep Wander's name out of your mouth.
That is
You
fucked
denied my
up.
interview. What's up?
What's going on? Hey, Bombia.
Kenny? Who is
This is
that?
Kenny
I knew
Longbrain.
it. Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Jamie, what's your favorite band?
My favorite band. It's a good question.
AC/DC.
Maybe. I think no. Actually, it'd probably be more surprising than that. Hall & Oates, I think, would be my favorite band.
That's a great answer. What do you think of the economy?
I think it's fucked.
Okay. All right. What do you think of the current and last president?
Current and last. Well, we have a old man in the office that falls asleep all the time. Our last one, that was Mr. Trump, right? Trump
Yes.
guy? He was pretty good. Pretty decent.
Okay. What do you think of Metallica?
Metallica. They make songs, I think. I'm not really too much into them.
What?
Yeah.
I know, right?
So I'm not a heavy metal kind of guy.
This is very
Sorry.
disappointing.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Oh my god.
All right. What do you think of when the Mighty Mighty Bosstones broke up?
The Mighty who?
Bosstones.
I have no
I was
idea what that is.
devastated.
I don't know. I can't answer because I don't know who they are.
Okay, maybe they're before your time.
A lot of bands were before my time. I
All
just
of them
haven't heard
were.
them.
An infant.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Child.
oldies. I love oldies growing up.
What about, do you like horror movies?
Yes, love horror movies. I think they're great.
Okay, what is your favorite one, since we're on that topic?
Chucky.
That would have to be Child's Play 2, my friend.
Okay.
The Exorcist.
Fuck the
I'm more
Exorcist.
partial to Halloween, but that's me.
Yeah, that's a good classic. It's one of the first slasher flicks.
Hey, Jews!